What did you make of Marcus Morris saying the Celtics are not having any fun, and all of us in the national media putting pieces together to say that this is their window of opportunity having been shut right now? Chris, what do you think?
Well, it was surprising to hear. Look, he said on the end of a second straight double-digit, giving up a double-digit lead in a game to underwhelming teams, the Lakers and the Clippers. What was surprising was how he seemed to indicate that it wasn't just those past two games. It was, a little bit of everything. It was, the last 2 months maybe. But, the bottom line with this team is that they just don't seem to be connected. And when I say that, it just seems like they've got a collection of young guys that are at one point in their careers and want to do things one way, and veteran players are at a different point in their careers and maybe see things a little bit differently. They've never quite made that connection between, and it's tough to call them factions, but between the two groups on that team, they've never seemed to make that direct connection and put it all together. Now, there's still a belief within the team that they can do that. And the evidence of that is you win back-to-back games. Philadelphia on the road was a huge win. Then you beat a Pistons team that's been fighting for the playoffs on the back end. So they've proven that they can do it when they get their act together. It's just there's never any consistency with this team, as evidenced by the last couple of weeks.
And Kyrie going back and forth between voicing love for Boston and then saying he doesn't owe anybody anything, and then also having a realization about LeBron and what LeBron's tough love was actually attempting to do, and him calling him to apologize. Where's the temperature on Kyrie right now?
It's really hard to gauge. You talk to people within the organization, and some have a steadfast belief that if Kyrie Irving, you have to remember, has had 3 knee surgeries in the last few years, if he gets a full 5-year max contract off from the Celtics, which will push him, I think, close to $200 million, that he's going to take that. There are others that are extremely fearful of a Kevin Durant-led Knicks group that might also have Zion Williamson or another top 3 draft pick, because they know that Kyrie Irving from northern New Jersey has a kind of a magnetic pull to New York. So there's kind of a split camp there with some people I talk to within the organization about what Kyrie does. Everybody, though, Rich, will tell you that if this team makes a deep run in the playoffs, that's going to have a positive impact on Kyrie Irving. And if this team gets bounced, say, in the second round, that can have an equally strong negative impact.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.